Hello and welcome to another video. In today's video you will see the progress of my craft room. Well, it's not my craft room, it's my office and craft room, because everything will be combined and is going into our garage. This is currently our garage. Yes, everybody has a piano in their garage and a TV cabinet that they haven't used in 4 years. This was our dumping space. I will have some footage before. It won't be right from the start because I didn't get any footage when it was full, but I've had to clean off oil off the ground, off the floor. I had to clean oil off the ground. That is what I'm doing at the moment, from old car parts and stuff. It was basically just a dumping ground for all the junk. We've never put cars in here. This is not a bowl of water, this is floor cleaner. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy the journey with me, and yeah, stay tuned. Here we go. So before I go any further, let's show you the horrible mess. I can't believe I'm showing you this, really. Horrible mess that is my craft room. It is mostly storage. We have our spare bed in here because my office is currently in my spare room. There wasn't enough room, so we took the bed out so I could get my office in there. I've got all my stuff that I make my jams with. It's overflowing with glass containers. There's boxes and boxes of stuff. This is my adding knitting machine where I do all my creations. I want to point out that that is not like disgusting. That is just marks from the feet. I've swapped the ironing board around. That's what I use for that because it works really well. If you've got an ironing board, I do need to lean up against, this is a sink. I do need to lean up against that to stop it rocking, but it works really well. So underneath there are two sinks. But I've got like chopping boards on top of them like that, and it works well to cover the sink up. And more junk, more bed bits, more junk that's just got literally just chucked there. I'm embarrassed about this room. It's disgusting. Got fabric up the top, yarn. There's just random stuff in there. More yarn up there. It's all over the place. I cannot wait to get it all organised. So that stuff there is mostly coming out into here. This is obviously going to get moved, but they are massive rolls of fabric, so they need two people to move those. I got them really cheap, so you know, who doesn't need 1 million meters, or Chantel would say from Fiberific, 11 billion meters of fabric. I do not need that, but that red one has come in handy. My puppy Charlie, I've made him a blanket out of that. When I say made, I mean just roll off some meterage and cut it with a pair of scissors. That's as far as I got making. And we have this beautiful macrame here. I did purchase this one because I don't know how to do macrame. I'm sure I could learn, but that is another craft hole, rabbit hole I do not want to go down. So I purchased this from a lady who lives about an hour away from here, so local. In Australia, I live in the countryside, so it's local. There's rubbish, there's donations, there's crochet in that bag. That's what I used to do yarn bobbing. got my suitcase, random bits that I was going through, spinning wheel I've never used, literally don't even know how to use it. So I want to learn how to do that. Got some market stuff over the back. Oh, that basket of yarn needs to go in the bin because a mouse peed on it. So I'll pop that over there with the rubbish. I get just enough garbage bag. Sorry, I'm totally giving you motion sickness. This cabinet is going to another part, into the shed where it can be used. It's never been used out here. I've just cleaned out those cupboards. If you caught my live chat, that were the cupboards that we were cleaning out. Random pile of stuff, some power leads, power cords, and a, what do you call those things? Power board. We have a piano, which I don't use. My husband uses a piano. So that's going to go into his shed. He has a very nice shed, which is perfect for that. Don't think like dingy old shed. Think really nice, clean shed. That is going to go in the shed. That's a sewing machine. I don't even think I can open the door and show you. It's an old electric... Oh, gosh. Excuse me. It's an old electric sewing machine. Let's see. I can't get the angle. And it, like, pops up. It's really cool. But I bought it. I've never used it, so not quite sure what's going on with that. Oof. That was annoying. Yep, so got a piano with some of the old car parts are still here. A couple of motorbike helmets. I think one of them was my dad's. That was mine. That was mine. Those two are mine. That's my dad's. And I think that's an old helmet on my husband's. Why are we keeping it? I don't know. So yeah, oh, camera's going sideways. So that's what I've got to do. I've got to get everything that's in there. Not everything, some is staying in there, but most things organised, donated. If it's broken, it's going in the bin, or if it's dirty, it's going in the bin. This is 4 years of hoarding. I can't say that word on YouTube. On mine, of stuff that I am so sick of looking at. So sick of looking at it. So yeah, stay tuned. My next mission in here is... Over here, I want to move, that blue cupboard. That blue cupboard I want to put here. And then these white shelves, these ones, I'll show you in a minute what they look like. I want to put like either side of the blue cupboard. But there's a problem. All this junk, and that's a lot of junk, has to be moved. All this needs to be moved. That bed needs to go back in my spare room where it can be a spare bed for someone to sleep on. There's yarn from all these shelves down. This is 2 cabinets. Just there is where it splits in half. So it's got, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it's a 4x3. It's not an IKEA one. It's a really cheap, almost nasty set. It's quite small cubes. But there down is yarn and books, and then up is random stuff. I make my own beauty products, so there's some olive oil, shea butter, some beeswax. I'm totally changing from beeswax. I'm going to go vegan with my beauty products. So I do have that bag of beeswax left. I might see if I can give it to anybody, because I'm not going to be using it anymore. I'm going to be using a vegetable-based wax, which... I've tested it out already, the vegetable-based one, and it's really, really nice. So yeah, I've got random things. Just go through those, chuck things I don't need. I can only see at least one thing that will go straight in the bin. So yeah, and then just like these foam heads, I haven't used them in ages, so I need to, there's like 5 or 6 of those things. I need to cull them, get rid of the ones that are broken. Some of them are quite damaged, probably why they're up there. Can't part with them. I don't even know what's in these boxes up there. I don't even know. So I need to go through those as well. This dressmaker mannequin, I've never used it. I think I got it really, really, really cheap. Never used it, so I can give that to someone who can use it. I don't even know what's in that box. If you caught my live, I was talking about my fibre field that I have. So that's another bag. So I've got 2 of those bags, plus what I found, which I didn't know I had. Anybody else? Anybody else go shopping and then realise, 6 months later that you already had it? Yeah.